Greetings and welcome to my channel. This is Sorcerer Tal. You can also find me on Facebook in the Sorcerer's Guild. Today on Sorcerer's Shadow Volume 1, we will be doing the final essay in this playlist, which is entitled The Guild Gathering Ritual. Of course, as per usual, I will put a link to a Google Docs copy of the essay in the description portion of this post, as well as a link to where you can purchase a copy of the Sorcerer's Shadow Volume 1 on Amazon, should you so choose. And you should do so soon, because soon we will be, now that I have finished with this playlist, I will be raising the price of the book. So if you want to buy a hard copy, now is the time. Save yourself a little money. Okay, so Guild Gathering Ritual. I have done everything I can to remove as much of the dogma from this concept, because I have been a member of several covens over the years, and cabals, different things like that, and often, and in fact, in my experience, almost every time when people have these gathering rituals, they get too obsessed with doing it right. Well, you get obsessed with doing it right, you're doing it wrong already, okay? These are parties. Yeah, the Sabbaths were parties. This wasn't some, oh, let's be serious and get things straight. No. The Maypole is fun. All these things are fun. They are joy. That is what we're here for. Yeah, a gathering ritual should be about pleasantries and joy. It's a party. So, but you do want to appease the law of repetition. So we do have a very simple ritual, and in order to perform this ritual, there are two other portions of this book you will need to be familiar with. That is one of the very first parts of the book, the charging your energy through a vortex. And the other one that we will need to be aware of is you will need to have a personal sigil, because you will be using it during this ritual. Okay, so without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce our other members that will be joining us today. This is Tina and Jason, two local members of the guild that will, as I said, will be joining me in the ritual today. And this is more of a demonstration, so I will be going through, I will be explaining what we're doing as we do it. So, at the beginning, we'll each take our position in a circle around the chosen totem item. This can be any item that the people at the gathering have chose to represent the gathering itself. In this case, we'll be using my dream staff simply because it's available and we've had it in other videos. But you can use, like if you decide that, oh, the theme of this party is spring, then you could pick a frog, tadpole, whatever you want to do. Okay, this isn't limited. You pick whatever the thing is, whatever the totem, whatever the theme of that party is, you pick a totem for it, you put that in the center, and you come out, and then, as I said, you will want to have watched the vortex charging video, because at this point then you will be allowing the energy to flow up through your heart chakra, down your chest, and into your hands, and then we begin imagining a circle forming around the totem. And then once you have that energy in you, and we will go one at a time, starting with me. You simply reach out, touch the totem, and it's a way of signing your name to the roster, if you want to call it that, of the party. You simply imagine your personal sigil going into the totem, and then take your hand away. And then each member will do the same. And that is all it is to open the circle. Now, anytime that a member shows up late, they should just come in, charge, and add their name to the roster as well, yeah? Just because they didn't show up on time, I don't, like I said, especially on these gathering rituals, we don't want to emphasize dogma. We want to emphasize this being fun and pleasurable. So we're not going to make sure everyone has to show up at the exact same time. Just make sure you charge, and you touch the thing so that you were entering the group or shared reality of the ritual itself. And then once we have opened up the circle, since we're not going to be keeping it open very long, I'm just going to play a nice song for the shared reality. So we'll play on my flute here for a moment. Like I said, this is about fun. Okay, so, and then when it is time to end the ritual, we will want to, all those that are present, join into a circle again. If you're leaving early, you do this beforehand, but when it's time to actually close the circle, everyone will once again join around the totem. If there's enough of you and you want to join hands, you can do that as well, but then we simply imagine the circle again. And then reach back in, one at a time, taking some of your energy, remembering your sigil, but not necessarily pulling it back out. And then focusing as you come back to yourself and drawing in an energy of something special that happened to you during the ritual that day. Some treasured memory that you will assign to that totem. And by that, you seal the ritual. Yes. And the point of that, as I said, is simply to cement a memory so that you can remember the totem and have a pleasant memory associated with that particular ritual. Okay, so that will be it for this video. Thank you once again for joining us, and thank you for watching this playlist and going on this adventure with me. Until next time, bright blessings and an interesting fate. This has been Sorcerer Tal.